let's go. And go ahead.
And we are back. What's up, you guys? We are back with Lez Talk.
What's up?
Hey, that's my dusty, trusty sidekick on the ones and twos.
You know, I was gonna tell you, it doesn't have the same ring to it when you say dusty, trusty.
I know she was
If you say trusty, dusty, that's different. But when you call me dusty first, that shit don't settle well. I don't like it.
She always tells me that. But you know what? That's how it goes, best friend. I don't mean dusty like, you know, babe, or you stink, because you couldn't be my best friend if you was of that nature. So I got a whole song, Wash Your Asshole. You would not be my friend. No, she doesn't stink, but I just say, okay, trusty, dusty. I don't like how it sounds. It's dusty, trusty.
Hit the clap mode.
Right.
Trusty, dusty sidekick.
Okay.
On the ones and twos, fucker. Let them know who you are.
I'm Miss Levy, queen of all things indie. Bitches.
You heard what she said, bitches. Now, let's get back to this topic. We were talking about scissoring before we went to the break. I'm not a scissorer, nor do I want to be scissored. Chef?
Once again, this is for everybody in general. So, for the new people that's, you know, stepping out into the lifestyle, there is a certain sexual orientation thing that people do, and it's called scissors. I have not done it, and when a female was going to try to attempt to do it with me, and I was just like, whoa, wait a minute, what is this? What are you trying to do? Because we're not doing that.
But how do you know if you never tried it, guys? That's my only
it just
thing.
looked crazy.
I mean, a lot of things look crazy to do it.
Levy, all it took was literally motherfucker laying in the bed looking retarded like this and scooting. I'm like, that bitch, bow, bitch, did you just punch my shit with your shit?
A scoot? What about a rub?
No. You can rub it the regular way.
So we can't really qualify this subject because I've never really done it.
Thank
but
you.
People ask me about it. So, hey, whatever makes you feel good, whatever is happening, then that's what you stick with. So the next position that women always ask me is riding the ass.
Riding the ass?
Yeah.
Riding the ass.
So they
I don't understand this.
They lay down, the film lay down, or the stud lay down, and they're like grinding on the ass.
Yeah.
So you, I guess it would be the same as scissoring. You
reverse scissors.
Yeah, you on. Not
I
reverse.
would call it that because it's like
you laying down.
I feel like it's doggy style, but it's just with a woman.
Yeah, they rubbing. You know, I guess they clitoria against your butt.
Yeah, you feel their shit on your shit.
Right. So let's just be clear. There's a lot of different ways that women can do certain things. So I'm only gonna touch on a few of them. But so that was another way is whichever one want to lay down first, and the other person grinds, and you know, until they climax on there.
Bust on them.
Yeah, I've done this one a couple times.
I like that one.
It feels good.
I like that one.
Actually feels pretty good. I've done that one a couple times, and the other thing.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know. It's funny because you wouldn't expect it, but it's okay. I think I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
it's different.
The other main question that I get is with the dildo. First of all, let's be clear on the dildo thing.
Let's be clear.
Some people don't need that shit.
Right, they don't need it, but what I want to be clear on is everyone that's in the lifestyle does not always or don't use a dildo.
Facts.
I'll say that again. Everyone that's in the lifestyle does not use a dildo or a strap, whatever you want to call it, or toys all the time. For me, that's sure. Oh, for me, it's all about spicing things up. If you want to use it or have it or do it, to spice things up, then that's what you can do. But I've heard a lot of guys say, y'all smelling like plastic, and y'all doing this.
Sick of that shit.
And
you too fine to be smelling like plastic. First of all, I don't never smell like plastic, bitch.
Educate yourself and realize that there are different types of dildos. There are some plastic dildos, but there are some that feels like the real thing. You pay a little more money for it, so if you paying a lot of money for something, you got some good quality dildo or scrap or whatever you want to call your thing. But if you pay $20 or $30 for something, then
you got a $20 dick.
You got a $20. What do you expect? What do you expect it to do? You know,
even real dick, you gotta at least cough up $40.
Yeah, at least. You know what I'm saying? But
the same $40.
Yeah, bitch. But so the last topic that position is using a dildo. So, the first question that they asked me about the dildo was, how do you pick the size that you want to use or prefer to use? Or because I think studs prefer one size and the feminine women prefer another size. So what size do you prefer?
Shit, I don't know.
You ain't trying to bust your stuff
no,
out.
I'm
you
saying
want to be like a 10
because we don't really use it. So like I don't know, but I don't want no fucking big ass shit in my shit. Period.
So, hey, most of
a regular
people,
like an average, like a regular shit. I don't know. The smaller the better for me.
Oh
but
Lord. So a regular average is like a 6 to an 8 inch. That I hear most people say that they use, which is 6 to 8 inches. So
what size do you like?
That's
smaller
what I was gonna say.
ones?
What do you use?
I think mine is a 8, if I'm not mistaken. Mine is a 7 or 8, and that's only because you gotta know how to work that thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go and buy something that's gonna, number one, hurt or bust the woman over. You don't want to get like a 10 inch, and you trying to come in there slanging.
Some of them don't care though. Some of them come over with 10 inches and they be.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but to be honest with you, them other cultures, that ain't no black women. No black women ain't talking about, go get a 10, baby. Ain't no black women is saying
bitches
that.
are sending bitches on errands to get them hoes.
Hey, yeah. You can go with your partner together, y'all.
Yeah,
that's
it's a whole situation.
Yeah, it's like Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, so it comes separate. You get you a good scrap. They even got the kind that you can put the panties on.
You gonna build you a dick?
No. I'm gonna stick to the scissors.
Bitch, you ain't scissoring shit. Baby, finish telling us about the dick.
So,
Build-A-Bear dick.
You can build it. So, depending on the size.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come. You can build it. So they have different colors. They have, the light kind. If you want a white one, if you want a black one, or chocolate one, they have every color that you can possibly think of. It's your preference. And then the next thing is depending on the texture that you want. Do you want it to be soft, firm, hard? It's different
Such a
kind.
variety.
Yeah, it's a different variety.
Dickapalooza.
Yeah, and then some of them, they have detailed designs. Some of them have the veins and everything in it, like it's the real
hook.
Yeah, the real deal. If you want one that got a hook in it, one that
go this way and look broke.
Yeah, they got it. They even have. I'm just trying to educate some of my, females. They even have the dildo that vibrate, so you can turn it on and crank it up. But hey, I ain't gonna even lie. One of my friends had one of the dildos that made it look like you was nutting, like coming out of the.
What?
Now them the people that's really out there. Like damn, you paid about $500 for that shit.
That's an investment.
But for me, I think the best one is where you using it and it has a tickler on the other side that tickles your clitoria while you are performing the act to your partner. So
double trouble.
Yeah, so you feeling, from the tickler.
Is that what it's called officially? The tickler?
Yeah, it's a little.
Is that
a little
a brand?
Piece that no, that's not a brand. It's what it does.
Okay, it feels weird talking about this while there's like a bombo band, fucking mariachi shit. But yeah, clitoris.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay.
Yeah, so on top of that,
La cucaracha.
It's what you prefer and what you want to have. So
I did not know there was such a variety, so I appreciate
there's so
that.
many different ways you can have sex. I mean, it's so many different ways.
Yeah.
And you don't need to have a toy. If that's what you don't want, you don't have to use a toy.
Right. So other than that, hey, explore, experience, try, and see what works good for you. But how much time we got left? Say one more thing.
We got time.
Okay. So the last topic, or the last thing I want to talk about, is whose side are you on? So a couple people have said that whether you're in the lifestyle or not in the lifestyle, meaning gay or straight, if a situation happens and it's dealing with your boo and your mama or your daddy, a situation happened, whose side are you supposed to be on? And this is a regular topic that happens. It doesn't matter if you gay or straight, because mama boys feel like they son's supposed to be on their side, but he married to a whole woman, and you get put in a situation of whose side you gonna be on. So
I'm gonna be on my spouse side, because at the end of the day, that's who I go home with. I don't go home with my mama. So
what you think, Libby? Yeah, it's kind of hard to go against your partner, and this is something that happens a lot.
I was saying, I wouldn't imagine going against my family. My mom to a certain extent if it's a disagreement. But if it's like from a moral standpoint, then I'd probably ride with my mom, you know what I'm saying? But if it's on some like other like surface type shit, nothing deep, then yeah, I probably would go with my partner.
But what I'm saying is you're not really going against, I'm saying like if some stuff happened, you're not going against your parents. You still going to respect them. You still going to talk to them. Y'all not going to be, but you're going to let them know you're not cool with that. But if they're disrespecting your spouse, you got to ride with your spouse.
Yeah,
she didn't say disrespecting though.
Yeah,
well, you know what I mean.
Situation.
She said if it was a situation, who are you going to side with? And I'm like, it depends on
the situation.
Exactly.
Okay, let's
so if it's something moralistic, which means it means something that's instilled in me by my parent, then obviously I'm going to ride with them, period. Because morals is morals, right? Regardless, spouse or not. Like,
but okay, say for instance, that's just like, I'm in a lifestyle. That's just like, your parents don't agree with what you're doing. Your parents come to your house and they try to disrespect your spouse. Whose side you gonna take? Oh, because that's my mom. You just gotta be quiet.
I'm saying they disrespect them. I'm saying disrespect them on what level? If my spouse is doing immoral, immoral.
They come in there saying, you don't need to be with this gay motherfucker, this gay shit, this type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I don't care if you mama or not. You gotta go.
But that's not really morals. I'm talking about morals. I was thinking, never mind.
No, tell me what example you was talking about.
No, not example, but I was just thinking in the sense of like, I can't think of a good example, but more or less like your partner doing something that's morally fucking wrong, and you're not gonna ride with them just because they're your partner. You're gonna be like, your parent is telling you, or they're like, hey, this is fucked up. I didn't raise you this way, and you're like, shit, you didn't raise me this way, and certain situations.
We're not talking about robbing a bank or no shit like that.
I'm not talking. She knows
Friend.
that's what I fantasize about.
No, we're not talking about that, friend. We're not talking about cheating. We're not talking about no fucked up shit.
I said moralistic, so I mean I agree, but I said to a moralistic standpoint because for some shit, motherfucking spouse is wrong.
Yeah,
and it's because like
but
say
at
they
the
raised
end
a
of the
different.
day, you go home and check your spouse. You don't do that in front of your people. You still ride with your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the because at the end of the day, you be listening to your mama, you be unhappy about your motherfucking self, and mama doing what the fuck she want to do. And still, if that same bad advice she done gave you, she on the 15th marriage. Now, mama, I'm good.
Not the 15th.
The
Not
15th. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
I'm talking about morals, though.
Bitch, but you're not giving an example.
I can't think of nothing right now.
Exactly.
Oh my God, it's so much pressure. It's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day.
Yes. Shout out to all the veterans. My brother, uncle, and you know they veterans. But anyway, let's say it's a money situation, because money is mainly kind of what causes a lot of emotions, stuff happen. So if your mom is saying, hey, I need you to pay all my bills, and you just like coming to your girl or your wife or your husband and be like, look, my mama need all the bills paid, what do you do?
First of all, we gonna figure out why mama couldn't pay the bills. Second of all, it's one thing if we have it. It's one thing if all our bills are taken care of and everything is good. And it's one thing if she never asks us for shit and it's a dire emergency. Because shit do happen, like house fires, rain, flooding. Shit does happen. But I'm saying, it depends on the situation. But 9 times out of 10 for me, I'm going to be like,
Yeah,
nah.
So the situation. So she done did it 2 times and coming back for the 3rd time.
No. I can't help you.
So Lev, I gave a good example. Mama coming to ask for money, and because she need help to pay the bills, and this her 2nd or 3rd time coming. So you and your spouse having a discussion because your mama is asking for money. So what would you do? Would you give the money, or would you listen to your spouse and be like, we ain't got the money to give to your mama?
Do she got like a gambling problem, or she buying medicine? It's a difference. Like, what do mama need it for? If she needs
That's what I just said.
Oh, is it?
She need help paying her bills for the 3rd time. So you done bailed her out the first 2 times. This the 3rd time. Now you and your partner is getting into it, clashing, because that's your mama and you trying to help her out.
I don't think that should be a discussion, really. I think that just reflects maybe the lack of relationship he might have with his parents. And it depends on people's relationships with their folks. Like, my mom called me 100 gazillion times if she needed, and she old, and I'm going to give it to her. You know what I'm saying? Mine is her having a drug problem or gambling problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me. My relationship with my family, my mom, But that's also me with my close, friends, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but are you going to have a problem with your partner? Like, you free-hearted, but your partner might be they may not be free-hearted. They might be looking at you like...
They not. And I'm be looking back at them because it's my money. If it's they shit, it's different. You know what I mean? But that's my shit.
But you together, y'all become one. It's a unit. What? What was I?
Lez Talk.
So your money is all your money, Lovey?
I'm not saying that. No, that's not the case. I'm very free-hearted, as you described.
I'm just asking, friend.
Yeah, I'm very free-hearted, as described.
I know, you're free-hearted.
She made me sound like a weak-ass nigga, and I don't appreciate it.
No.
Where my lighter at? Now I gotta talk like this for the rest of the show.
No.
With bass in my voice. Okay, Nobody wants to scissor me. I'm mad.
You ain't scissoring nobody.
I hate it here. It's Wednesday.
Okay.
So,
babe.
You want to talk about that last one, the oral sex?
Oral sex?
The orgasm.
No. I thought we were doing true or false, but we're finna talk about.
we should end it with true.
We're
with true
finna
or
talk
false.
about the word flip flopper, the word of the day. We're gonna have a word every week, and the word for tonight is flip flopper. So, baby, tell us about these flipping flopper mother suckers.
For me, the word means to me is, for example, a stud dresses a certain type of way, you know, thugged out and everything, and then they say, hey, let's go out, and I get ready to go pick them up, and they got on a whole dress.
But, babe, is that a flip flopper? Because at the end of the day, she's still a woman.
I mean, if you considering someone to be a total straight up stud, I don't think that you looking for them to have a dress on. Like me and my best friend, Dan said, I would be looking at her crazy if she came outside with a dress on.
Why? She's a girl.
No, it just certain things that, I mean, it just.
But like you say, you're a soft stud. I know other soft studs that wear like girly shit sometimes.
That's different.
What's the difference?
The difference is the people.
Exactly. What's the difference?
I'm trying to. I don't want to get too deep off in it because we about to get off in a second. So, the flip flop meaning is if you got somebody and they dress in a certain type of way, don't fool a nigga and come out with another type of way tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not with the flip floppers.
No, I think you should be who you say you gonna be when I meet you every fuck.
But I mean, what if she got out the tub and she feeling sexy and shit, and she want to put on?
She can't feel sexy in front of me. She can feel sexy on her own time, but you know.
So you gonna talk about your best friend if she pop out this hoe in some lingerie or a dress?
Yeah,
you gonna be like, what the fuck? You ain't gonna say, bitch, you hitting that hoe. Cause if I see my best friend, I'm like, bitch,
If I see a big ass listen, if I see a big ass man and he got on blue jeans and a nice tight shirt, and then tomorrow I see him, he got on a goddamn dress, I'm like, come here, let me talk to you.
But that's a man.
Let me talk to
that's
you.
a man.
No,
this is a female.
It doesn't matter.
So you're always gonna be a female to me.
What I'm saying is, it just don't look right. You can. It's
what
just
you
something.
mean? Let me see them legs.
It's some studs. They look too goddamn manly, and it ain't gonna look right if you see a manly butch with a body dress on.
But you'll be cute though.
Don't play me like that.
I know you're not gonna wear a dress.
The thing is just to be clear, if you a stud, then be a stud. If you gonna be a flip flop, then flip flop on me. Flip flop on me the next day.
So you can know it's a flip flop immediately.
Let you know. You can't come in with a basketball outfit on and then tomorrow you got a body dress on. You know what I'm saying?
Fashion over fit.
I prefer you to go ahead and lace me up quick, early.
Right.
Don't lace me up
Some
last.
people like that shit, friend.
That's what I'm saying. Some people do.
No.
No.
Nah, if me and this man hanging out every day, he better have the same shit on every day I see him. If he come out looking
like Uncle Clifford.
Yeah, he come out some high heels, I'm gonna punch that nigga myself, like, you know.
That's a catfish, kinda.
Yeah. All I'm saying is if you gonna be a flip flop, then let a person know ahead of time to the point. That's just like a man. He think y'all finna go hang out, and his partner come out in some, lipstick on, a wig on, talking about, man, where we going? Now, what would you be like? You'll be like, nigga, like, yeah.
He flip flopping in there. Word of the night.
Alrighty.
Word of the night.
Indeed.
Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Well, you guys, we getting ready to wrap it up. We will be back next week, and you can tune in at 7 p.m. for Lez Talk with.
I am the 365 chef, and also if you have questions, you can tag our page.
Slide in the DM.
Slide in the DM and let us know some of the questions that you may have, and we will answer a few questions from time to time on the show. So that is Lez Talk 20. And put your questions and your comments there. And, like the page, tag us. You can find me at the 365 Chef and Sherry Houston. And let's talk.
Houston's.
It's
okay, I got you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And at We Love to Jam.
And We Love to Jam. Even if y'all connected with We Love to Jam, you can send your questions there, and we'll get them from Levy.
Indeed.
So,
alrighty, you guys. Y'all have a good night.
Thing called life, I'm learning it. Them scars that you left on.
Ooh.
Hey y'all, we live on the She Shed. It's me, your co-host. I mean, your host. I'm sorry. I was gonna call her.
Bless her little heart.
Yeah.
She demoted herself immediately.
Because I was thinking about calling you my unofficial co-host.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
unofficial.
Yeah. The host.
You got to be on that paperwork.
Yes, that's why
Exactly.
I said
Unofficial. Unofficial.
But you got your girl Beauty B. I'm here with cute Chloe.
Yep.
Okay.
Beauty B.
Yes,
Where
I
was,
had to keep it short.
where was that energy when I was spelling out beauty braids, blades, and whatever the
You inspired me to shorten it, so that's why we just stopped at the B.
Okay, I'm here for
I'm gonna
it.
just fix the rest of the IG. We're gonna get it good.
There we go. I'm here for it.
It's your boy Stack Vision Wing. Visitor. Oh, can I
The
get on
visitor.
Visitor.
I want to be on every day.
Coca Party.
Every day.
Yes, your
Every day.
camera is here and over there to your right. There you go. That's you. Just let you know.
Just to let y'all know.
People don't know till you tell them. Just saying.
Heads up. So what we got going on today, Miss Chloe?
Yeah, Chloe, what we got going on?
I do want to say I'm glad Biden won.
Yay.
All right, we're gonna acknowledge that. I ain't gonna put too much energy into that. It is what it is.
Yes,
That.
go be
You
in
want
there.
Trump to win?
Bless your
Who
little
wanted
asthmatic
Trump?
heart.
Trump knew he wasn't gonna win.
Trump still ain't trying to
What? He need to be worried about winning his wife back, cause I know she gone now.
I was still waiting on the last check.
Man. Stimulate me.
$100.
Yeah.
Okay, stimulate me. But today's topic is romance and finance.
And then what happens with it?
How important is it for the two to go together?
Okay. So you want to like
And
wine and
also-
dine, and
yeah,
then
but we're gonna go one at a time. When do you know? When do tricking? Even women, we could be tricks too. Sometimes I
Facts.
guess. So
I
when-
done tricked off on some ham in my day.
definitely
Sorry.
it was
Chloe, stop laughing at me. It's Veterans Day.
right.
Veterans Day.
Thank you, friends.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
You will not laugh at me.
Not today,
I was just agreeing with you, bitch.
but yes, we gonna have tricks. You know, I mean, we call it helping out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
even if
Hold on.
everybody
How much you
spends something.
spent for the ham? God damn.
I mean, I ain't never gave a
Oh,
lump
man.
sum. I'm
Right.
just saying.
Payments, installments.
Yeah, projects, mixtapes,
Bottom from J's.
rims,
Studio
tires,
time.
clothes, studio time, bitch.
Man.
Nigga, still album still ain't out.
I own the whole studio. Look.
So it's easy to give up that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
We breaking up.
Right.
Delete.
Talking about
Your
when
slot is over.
Beyonce said, "Get your song played on the radio station." I was
Right.
like, "That bitch was spitting.
Like I
She
got
was
this
spitting."
Bars.
Oh, all shows. Okay.
Facts.
But yeah,
real.
so we do trick and treat.
When do tricking? When do you turn tricking into treating? When do you like in a
Okay, so you go from
relationship-
buying shoes and stuff to
when
like
do
buying a house.
when morally, because you're gonna buy whatever, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be buying shoes probably as long as you with them. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna be tripping forever.
No,
Sounds like it,
when
but is it
do-
called
Is it
treating
tricking
after
when you
act?
got
When do
it?
they
I thought that
act?
was that the it's not tricking if you got it. Is that what
No,
we're
I don't believe
not
that
that?
either.
No,
This-
'cause I-
Even if I
okay,
got
that's
it, I
not
don't
what
got
we're
it.
doing.
Still
I'm
tripping.
sorry, just throwing it out there. I remember the rap song.
But when do we use? Okay, because at first, if you doing it, you a man feel like he tricking.
Right.
You know, so when do it now? It turns to
When is it?
treating
What
you.
is? What is tricking
Right. Is tricking like
for a man? From a man.
Okay, a man right here.
Oh
what do you
shit,
think tricking is?
sir.
what is tricking?
Okay, so tricking.
What is
Spending
tricking?
money.
What
Let's
y'all
say
think?
I'm gonna use this term. If I got a female and I see the other chick, she know I got a female, but she don't want to give me no play. So she wants some money. She know I got this female. I gotta spend a little bread to get a little something.
That's tricking.
Then you take the money from your house and your bills and you spend.
Okay, that's the tricking. Got you.
And she want Birkin bag or whatever you can afford, and she asking for it. You gotta trick the cash out.
Okay. I like Birkin.
Is that accurate, friend? Is that what we thought they thought?
Yes, that's
Okay. What you think it is?
Because it's tricking as long as you don't have. To me, it's tricking until you
got
emotionally
it?
involved or you really have. If you don't got it, you
I
tripping.
ran out of it.
That's what I thought it was. I thought tricking is when you spend money you don't got
No, you have to
for
have
shit
it in
that
order
you
to
can't
spend.
But if
have
you
without money.
Still tricking, 'cause
Well, you probably can have it without. It's still just
No, because you know some ugly niggas that's broke, you not finna take a second look. But if he fine and he broke, you might take a second look because he fine. But if he fine
and got bread,
ugly
we
and
definitely
got
gonna-
bread, he
we
gonna
might-
get we gonna look twice.
I just seen a lot of ugly niggas. My dad be like, "Man, how you get her?"
And get her. And get
Exactly.
her. You feel me?
Like that
And that's
nigga
not.
got
So
money.
Is that
is he
tricking or is that
tricking?
cheating?
Exactly. Is he tricking?
Because
Is that tricking
it
or
doesn't
cheating? It's
depend on the
trick or
person. It's
treat.
what the act is.
He gets the treating in, so he not tripping about the tricking.
Because without the whole definition of tricking, then we can't. You know what I'm saying? Really.
Definition of tricking. Okay, tricking is when you're spending money on a female you have no purpose with, for real.
Just one purpose.
You get
or
what I'm
what?
saying? Like
Just
if
like
she served no purpose for real in your life yet. So while you dating, even like on your first date, the man probably feel like he tricking.
That's that first impression.
Right, he trying to show out.
Or being a gentleman, even.
Exactly.
What happened
But
to
it's
those
still tricking
things?
because
Chivalry.
this is still not a woman who has any place for real in your life. I don't care if she's a side chick, whatever place she had. You know what I'm saying? It's still somebody I just met. You know, it's nobody
Okay,
I
it's
have.
tricking
It
like
ain't
he's single.
tricking if he buying you food, sis. Sorry.
It's still tricking. Any
No,
dollar
I'm
amount
gonna need
is
some
tricking.
No.
I'm gonna need some
That's
Not if he buy your food.
I
That's
eat a
nobody.
lot.
You gotta feed the needy. So it ain't
You
tricking.
gotta
It ain't
feed
tricking
me.
if he buy your
I'm not even gonna
food.
call
You
out
already
like
know,
that.
'cause I was
He's
like,
talking about
feeding-
feed the needy.
I was like,
This
it ain't
girl
even
had
gotta
about
eat.
5 meals.
She buy that food, I ain't fuck.
No.
That's how they.
I eat.
I'm
They just
thinking
used to
about
come
the
and
Last Supper.
breaking all bread. You know
You
what
feel me?
Oh my word. Yo.
I mean? I'm with that part.
They need to take a picture of me sitting there like they got the
Serving
picture. Yeah, hanging up in the house like they got the Last Supper hanging. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Here you go.
Bro,
No.
yeah, every first Thursday they got, or first Wednesday we giving out the body.
So I got a
And the
question.
juice.
So are the tricks supposed to be single or with somebody?
I mean,
Because the way he described it is
No,
like
it
the
don't
tricks are
matter.
with somebody,
most
but the
guys
treats.
that do
Tricks-
trick, they have a woman. Most guys
Okay.
I done seen that be tricking.
Okay,
But
so if
most
somebody's
guys-
tricking, they automatically
Anybody
assume they got
spending
somebody.
money, I feel like it's anybody spending money on a female you don't have nothing with yet, like in the beginning.
I don't think that's
I don't think
tricking,
that's it
friend.
either.
You don't think
I
that's
don't think so.
tricking?
A
No,
lot of
because I
people
mean,
do
what
a
if
lot
a man
at
is
the
being like courting you? It's
Right.
not tricking. It's like
Tricking is
he's
not
pursuing
necessarily-
you,
That's because y'all
associated with something negative.
negative.
Right.
What's everybody?
Well,
you
tricking wasn't written. It's not a word. Maybe we should change the word
Okay,
because
what's y'all
tricking.
definition?
Yeah, tricking by
definition of
definition
tricking?
is like
Brother, what's up?
spending money on some shit that you couldn't otherwise have unless you had that money.
Anybody can trick.
Exactly.
You
The
got
treating is when you bread it up or what?
Treat, no,
When they-
to
when they
me,
say-
to me, this is what I was trying to get y'all perception. But to me, tricking turns to treating when you know this is somebody a woman you want and have a place for in your life. Like even if it's not your wife, your girlfriend, she a side chick, it's somebody who established a
permanent role?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
I
when
don't
you
know how
established a
tricking.
role.
How can a side chick have a permanent role?
If
They be
I-
there longer than the wife.
They gonna be there longer than
They
the
be there
wife.
longer than the wife.
They gonna be their second wife.
Side chick still.
She gonna be there through all the marriages.
Probably have 2 kids.
I hate it.
You know, to
I hate it here.
You gotta trick
That's
this
that
out,
tricking
bitch.
for sure.
You
Tricking
paying her to be
stays.
quiet. You paying her help with her bills, and she gonna tell your wife if you don't get what she wants, so you gotta keep her quiet. So you
You
basically
just set
trick-
yourself
You gotta
up
keep
for
her
that.
quiet. So that's what the tricking is for. You're tricking her to be quiet.
Basically, you
Okay.
Maybe it's a treat first, and then it becomes tricking
tricking.
when you realize that it's not going to be a reciprocation, but you still giving and giving because you
many-
have a hope that
You're giving more than you're getting.
Get more than you're getting one day.
No, not necessarily if you established a role. If this person established a place, it's not going to be the same as somebody who you just met. You don't even know if it's going to be a second date. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm going to see you tomorrow, but I done spent $200-$300 on you.
That $200-$300.
$200-$300.
Now, if you said like 2-3
I'm
racks,
sorry.
they'll be like, damn. On the first
Yeah,
day,
$200-$300 is grocery. You went to the grocery shopping?
hey,
You took it to make groceries?
I'm just saying, like, you're a girl.
I was like, that's it? Oh, baby.
So wait a minute, your
That's
first
true.
I aim
date.
high.
Your first date.
My first date, my last first date
Your
was
first date, you spent in
$150.
racks.
No, my first date.
My last first date was
I was
$150.
trying to impress her, so I was.
But I'm saying, are you spending
And that was just
spending
quick
racks?
food.
I'm not impressed
On a
by
Wednesday.
money
Me
niggas
neither.
spend. Sorry.
I want that. I want to see them emotions. I want to see you cry.
No, I'm just saying for your first date. If
First
you spend,
date.
if you
Drop
you
it.
trying to put your best foot forward, a female.
So it's tricking a certain amount?
No, just the act.
The act of giving out money at all?
Yes, like if
Okay,
a
so
person,
Really? That's not.
So-
We got to get down to the nitty gritty here, Chloe,
If
because
it's
I feel like it's
someone
a
you're-
definition that varies from male to female to people to
to different people.
Yeah, because even if you think about the song and the song lyrics. You know, the ain't tricking if you got it. You know, like, think about that.
I don't
Like,
even believe in that.
T.I. was tricking. You heard it. And he
so what I'm
wasn't thinking it.
saying. Is
Even
it
if
tricking
you
if
got
you
it.
do got it?
I think it's tricking if you got somebody else. Because you're
That's
tricking
not
him
how
to be
the song
quiet.
goes at all.
But he was married, so he's
It's
like,
tricking if you
it
got
ain't
somebody.
tricking if you got it.
If you spending money on her, she not your chicken. You invest
Do you
money.
see what I'm saying?
If you
Do y'all
invest
see what I'm
money in
saying? And she don't have any established role in your life. She's not a side chick. She ain't a baby mama.
Okay, I got a
She's
homeboy
not-
that's agreeing with you. He said if you spending money on a female you barely know, it's tricking until you get familiar.
Exactly.
She
until
agrees.
She established a
I just thought
role
you were supposed to
in
do
your
that
life.
at the intro. I mean, it's not even tricking.
I call that the proving ground.
Right. Show me where we stand, where we coming at. Let me
I'm
meet
just saying, that's what they
your
call it in
energy.
battle rap. They call it the proving ground. That's how you got to battle to get on the battle rap
You gotta
platform.
make sure you're ready to.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
It's
Nah.
still tricking until you proven you got a
not
spot
tricking,
in my
yeah.
life.
Is it tricking if you got it though? That's my
It
question.
depends on
Got
who's
it.
receiving.
You don't have it anymore once it's gone. So.
I don't think it's
Brandon,
tricking
who would
if
you
you
receiving?
got it.
No.
Like if you got it, then
No.
it's not tricking. Tricking
No.
is putting you in
I
a
really
place of
wanna say-
compromise.
I'm
really
Financial compromise if you're tricking.
If you got it.
Or a kind heart. What if you just
Right?
have a kind heart and you just like to
That's the
give people
negative.
stuff?
That's the negative connotation behind it. We talking about somebody you're pursuing.
If I'm
somebody
pursuing you and I
don't-
like you and I'm like, ooh, you know what? I seen this jacket. I'm gonna grab it for him because you know it fit him.
and it's still tricking.
That's
until
still
she's-
tricking.
But if she got it, she just got her income tax. She got it.
I ain't gonna do
She
that on
tricking.
that
She
because
just
my
gotta
key
say-
right. You just said taxes.
See, so tricking is not an act. It's a way of life. It's a mentality. Like, where are we, Chloe?
It's
Somebody
y'all-
says it depends
y'all-
who's receiving it. What do y'all think?
No,
What?
exactly.
Tricking-
It's because if
If
you
she
doing
got
this
her
for
own-
your wife,
if she got her own
she's
and you
not.
spending
It's
it,
not tricking. That's
It's
treating.
not.
I'm
It's not
treating
tricking
you
because I
like
got
a
it. I can go
woman.
get it
Yeah.
myself.
If she got
You
her
know
own,
what I
I don't
mean?
consider that tricking.
Obviously, if
But
it's a
she
woman.
broke, if she
If broke and you
ain't
get it,
got
you
nothing,
tricking.
Yeah,
That is so.
Because you know you're
Hell no.
What is
What
wrong
kind of
with
shallow?
everybody?
Look, Chloe said, "What's wrong with everybody?"
She wants somebody to do it. So if you pay my light bill and I just met you yesterday, you tricking?
I could just meet them.
That's tricking.
That's
joke
tricking.
with her.
Why?
Yeah,
What if he's just generous?
you go pay my light bill.
Because the time.
Hey, I just tell you my light's gonna go off. Oh, baby, here you go.
Hey, I heard somebody
You gotta
tell
tell
me,
them-
hey,
tell
if
them
you
without
wanna talk
telling
to
them.
me, you go help my kids to school.
Yes.
That's tricky.
Like what they reading and writing and
When you tricking me
arithmetic.
not to tell your wife.
What is that? You ex
I miss you, Brenda.
That's tricky.
What is going on? You can't help with homework, nigga. What are you doing?
See what I'm saying? Nigga out the gate, she want homework help. God
I
damn.
want you
At
around
least
my
give me a
kids.
tutor.
Little Billy can't read and you want him to be
Mama said. Mama said.
right. He fucking Rosetta Stone in that hole.
I done seen some back in my days holler and be like, wait a minute, nigga, if you want my number, you gotta come off the bread.
Off the
'Cause
intro.
I got kids. You know what?
Period.
I'm gonna keep on walking. That's
You
all
gonna keep
I
on walking?
Yeah, shit.
They
Well,
don't
guess
like
what?
to feel
Somebody
like-
bites.
That's off the muscle.
Somebody
Men
bites.
don't like to feel like they hand over fist and pussy.
Right. You
That's
gotta.
the only thing.
gotta
If you would have
ease
came
it.
in him a slicker way, you know,
Not slick, but just gentle.
You had to hit her with. Never mind.
it's not what you feel.
You say it. Say it.
I didn't say.
Say it with your chest. Hit her with the mule. It's not tricking anymore. It turns to treating. coming from a woman.
I still remain that it's not tricking if you got it. I still
Hit
remain.
the right spot. I've been trying to buy stuff.
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all.
We got what the people saying.
Sorry, Dad. I know we
If
wild.
you're sugar baby, you're a trick. If you wait,
Oh, well, what? We talking about candy
some
now?
shit from a song. If you're a sugar
What about
baby,
you, Dad? What's
you're
the
tricking.
sugar
And
baby?
somebody
Yeah, the
said
sugar
that's why
daddy.
you don't go all the way on the first date.
All the way on the first date.
All the way where? Where they going? All the
You
way
gonna
to
still
the...
feed me?
That's
I
why you
care.
don't spend all your money like you don't
You
go
should
hard on
never.
the first date.
So where you gonna take them to? McDonald's?
You better not. Do you want to have a second date? Ask them
Applebee's?
that.
So on the first date, when you take them on the first date?
You can take me to Olive Garden because I love the breadsticks.
Because I can mess with Olive. You can start.
But I feel
two
like
for
don't do
something.
shit you can't keep
Take
up.
home.
Like
Wings
that's
not
not
that
what you gonna
picky.
keep up. You need to
I don't
stay
want
on
that.
your playing field.
Wingstop is like a third date meal.
Right. No, this is like we running somewhere real quick.
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Let's just grab
Did you
these
order
wings.
something already? I already ordered it.
We
Let's
gonna eat
grab
them in the
it.
car. Suck the lemon
Curbside.
pepper off your finger.
Yeah. Get the hand sanitizer.
I need to
Okay.
know.
Keep it on deck.
No, that's not a
I
date.
still don't think it's tricking if you got it, Joe. Sorry.
I don't think it's tricking if you got it.
Because it's
either.
like the definition
think
of
it's
tricking
tricking.
is spending funds that you necessarily is gonna put you in a tough spot. It ain't
during the
necessarily.
pandemic, everything's a tough
No.
spot.
You don't think?
Tricking is if that person doesn't have a role or established place in your life. Any money you plan. Okay, say for instance when you first dating somebody, when you date one, you don't know if it's gonna be a date two. You know what I mean?
So you
put
gotta
your
go for the
best
gusto?
foot forward on date one most of the time.
Okay, so what if you have it? What if you have it?
That's
You
what I'm
still-
saying.
You got a woman, but you got it.
here you go
money.
with that other
I'm
stuff.
just saying you got it. But
That's still tricking.
if you
Is it tricking?
Change
Still
his pocket
tricking.
change to him.
I feel like if it
Matters-
don't put you
it
in
don't
a
matter
compromising
about-
situation, then it's not tricking. Like it gotta put you out
No.
your way. Like you spending, car note money
Ooh.
for
Knowing
pussy.
you gotta pay this.
Knowing you
Like,
gotta pay for the car.
That's tricking.
But you gonna take it.
That's-
Yeah.
That's
To me, that's tricking. That's tricking.
That's
Call this
not
around
tricking. That's tripping. Why?
So it's the difference between the
The
two.
audacity.
Oh Lord.
They have the
I had
audacity.
that happen to me before though.
I know you fucking lying.
No, I had a man who did the most for a first date. He did the most. He
What you
spent-
mean? Tell us what happened.
Tell the most.
Ooh,
Yeah,
God.
he
Okay.
whined and dined you.
No, it
He
was
swept
just
you off your motherfucking feet, bitch.
Yeah, I want to hear the date.
It was
Give me the
just, okay,
dates.
we went out to eat. I was pregnant and didn't tell him.
Oh.
It was
So you was
somebody I
eating for
already
two?
hit. So yeah.
Hold on. This is too much. Hold on. Too much too fast, Chloe. I'm not ready. I wasn't
didn't know
ready,
you was
Chloe.
I
She
ain't
took
never
me
heard
too
that.
You gotta
quick.
test a chick before you bless a chick.
I heard dudes
Baby,
Chloe is tripping in here, y'all. Hold
This is a
on.
good day in the
Did you
shed.
say you have to lick it before you stick it?
You definitely
you
have to
gotta
lick
test
before
a
you
chick
stick.
before you bless the chick.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
You
What?
gotta test the chick before you. Oh, so
You
you
gotta
got to give up the
test the
buns
chick.
before he gives up the funds. That's what he's saying.
Yes, I guess Didi, explain.
That's
Yeah,
what he's
please.
What you
saying.
mean by test
Oh,
the
that's
chick?
a man. Sorry.
people
Didi
say
is a
that.
girl
My
to
people
me.
they attribute to that woman that wearing no boots.
Work boots?
Berkey.
Whatever kind of boots.
Tricking is
Winter?
paying
Is
for
it
your time,
summertime?
not your
Is she wearing
company.
boots and you tip her?
I mean, she
And
had
it's
boots.
this Texas heat?
She ready to get tricked and treated. She ready to pass out.
Facts. Fucking, she
Somebody
skipped leg
says
day.
tricking is paying for your time, not your company.
Tricking is paying for your time.
So you just trying to get like.
Explain. I don't
Company.
understand.
That
That's
shit
what
is
That's
redundant.
weird.
So
Yeah.
I'm
What she
confused
just
too.
said don't
Help me
make
out.
sense.
No, it was actually a man that said this.
He definitely
Paying for
scrambled
your
that.
time.
Cheating and tricking are
We know
not
he
the
tricking.
same.
We know he tricking.
Shit.
Yeah, for real.
He
So
tricking.
are we
tricking,
missing the
baby?
boat here? Are we supposed to be hourly these people? We talking about that? You paying for time?
Wait a minute. What bitch done got you confused?
Hey, which
Somebody just got this nigga with the tricky pussy. Like,
Oh, they got 45 minutes, my nigga. 45.
You got an hour.
I can't play with
I talked to
her.
you for a full hour. You owe me how much?
Right. Nigga, do you not know that was $275?
Okay, he say now test the character, see what kind of person she is.
Oh,
She
okay.
might not be worth a second date.
Mm.
Okay, but
Okay.
still on the first date,
You
no,
should
she's
still do what
supposed
you would
to-
do.
because you don't know
Period.
that. You don't know
Usually,
she's
on the
a.
first day, a man already know what he plans so
To
he
do.
gonna pay for the dinner or wherever they gonna go.
Tricking if you got it.
Is it tricking if you got it, y'all?
Chloe says
Time,
no.
That's prostitution. That's exactly. I
Everything is prostitution now. Have you listened to anything recent?
They
Like
throwing everything out.
everything. It's a
I
whole
need to stop
culture.
stuff like that. Okay, y'all. But only way y'all call it prostitution is if it's hand over fist. Everybody paying for pussy in some way, form, or fashion. That first date cost you. You know what I mean? Even those condoms cost you.
And y'all
That
better be
escalated
strapping
quickly.
up.
You get what I'm saying? You paying for it
What
in
if
a
you got it
sense,
from the
even if
clinic?
you
For free?
Let me find out nigga try to fuck you with some clinic condoms. I hope you stop
You want the
immediately.
baby.
Hold on, sir. Are those lifestyles? They're not even lifestyles.
They red.
Are those condoms stepped on? I don't want that. I need 100% pure.
I got sensitive skin.
And he made his mind. I'm not tricking tonight. He finna do a home dinner, paper plates, paper forks, some clinic condoms.
So if he comes like that, is that tricky to you?
It's tricking and tripping. But what to him that might be. That's
That
what
might
I'm
be
saying.
his tricking level. He
Tricking
might be
is
like,
you
girl,
never
I
know.
know. And use my
if you
food stamp
talking to
card on
somebody
you.
who work at McDonald's, why you think you going to Steak 48? No, it's not in his plan.
I gotta go check out
On
this Steak
budget.
48 that everybody be talking about.
Really?
Papa, we for his birthday.
Yeah,
It's your birthday?
No.
He went for it.
last weekend.
Happy birthday. You got a round of applause.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations.
Shout that out. Don't look over here. You gotta shout that out.
I don't understand it. Me.
Overrated. You might as well go to Del Frisco's if you want to pay a high meal. That's about the same.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Different.
Not a native,
Now,
so.
if a dude take a woman to Del Frisco's,
That's tricking?
Steak 48, that nigga tricking.
He tricking with Steak 48 and Del Frisco's.
Shh, you go come
Tricking
on,
for
spend
those
$200.
Even if he got it.
But we didn't even go there and I spent $200 somewhere else.
Right?
Just some food,
You can
right?
spend 200 at Target.
After you spend-
Getting their kids some
No, I
school
was talking about
Are
clothes.
you telling?
no.
What are you
One
saying?
I'm just saying.
You know,
You spent
dessert.
$200.
I eat.
I was hungry, boss.
Right. Juror.
150 on just a plate. So you tricking.
Per plate.
You trying to get
Oh,
it
per
that
plate. Tonight. Well,
night.
depending how the steak came out. I'm just playing.
So
I
it
don't do
is
all that.
tricking if you got it. I don't know.
No. And then somebody
if
he
you got
explained,
it.
he said historically you're spending money for time but not compassion. So I guess when it's tricking, it's
Kinda,
just the
sorta,
time, but
when
yeah,
it's
some type of
compassion,
place.
it's
You
the
know, you trying to
treating
smash that
type of
thing.
thing.
You tricking because you paying for, you trying to pay for that. That's tricking. If you just first date and you trying to
He
hit,
said hella tricking because them places is high priced.
that's tricking. I'm telling you.
But what if you. Never
What if,
mind.
what if it's changed to you?
saying.
What if it's changed to you for real? Like it's just like, man, I'd throw that in my car. And he's just feeding you with it.
It does
That
not
ain't tricking
matter.
to him. He just
That
like that's
change
He's
could
still
be
trying to
to
impress her
something
because he knows
else.
she's less fortunate. She ain't got it. She be
Exactly.
like, oh my
The
God,
only-
this is nice.
Is that tricking though? If you're donating to the.
Yeah.
to the
Feed the
Less
nigga.
work? Yeah.
You also doing. You're not doing this just the kindness of your heart. You doing this for some pussy at the end.
Well, he's still
yes,
tricking.
but
Eventually,
he
You get
he
what I'm
won't get
saying?
it.
Or some type of companionship from this person. You doing this for something in return. You're not doing this and driving off and never speaking.
So
to
is that
them
why it's
again.
tricking? Because you're expecting something in return?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
You could be
But
treating,
treating
treating
it
yourself.
and leave. Period.
Exactly.
And they want the cakes. They want the cash, man. So, and some women don't mind giving up the little goodies just for a few dollars. Man.
But
Few
most people,
dollars.
if you can make it, what I see, if you can make it, them feel like they not paying for it hand over fist, they'll be more
willing to treat.
Yes,
I got
turn
you.
That,
It can be
that tricking
easy
in
to
a treat.
It'll be easy to treat.
Lady,
They treat. That's why they call it trick or treat. It'll be easy to treat. Just saying.
no, anybody pay for the first, any bidet, any amount of
said,
money
"Yep," what
y'all
she said.
paying.
The first day she got to pay for me. Shit. Hey,
Okay, so if she does, is that her tricking?
she ain't getting no winners. I don't know.
Oh,
Well, what if she wasn't even expecting that? So that's treating.
Nah, it's too. Hey, I wouldn't let a woman pay for me anyway.
What? Why not?
Unless it's my woman, we already got that mutual understanding. Brand new,
Brand new, you have to do it.
nah, she ain't paying for me. She ain't.
Is it just like an ego thing or what?
No, it's not an ego thing. Just if
no,
a man-
let him, please,
if a
we
man that
appreciate,
don't
we
want
need
that,
more like him.
Right. Oh no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just want to understand so
I
maybe he
never
can
pay
tell
for-
the viewers
I
too.
gotta pay for the second or third date now.
Second or third? Why not the?
Not when it's
Third or
first
fourth?
date. First date is like I'm trying to impress.
You trying to be?
Didi, you gotta come on the show. He talking about, nah, we want to jump the pussy from the jump.
Oh, no.
The first
hate
night,
it.
you want to see what it's about.
Tricking's only a man thing? Nah, it's not.
They got
No,
some,
it-
I didn't.
they got some women
Man,
that'll pay their
Okay.
pay.
life
There's so many
is
women
like a box of
who
chocolate.
will pay for a man's time
You never know.
and very comfortably
I done
with it.
seen some tricks in my day from a female. I be like, hey.
Sometimes you just want to bypass
bought
the
him that.
bullshit.
My homegirl said, if I give somebody a ride, I expect something.
That's petty as shit. She's super petty.
Damn.
So is that tricking when they give you some gas money? Well, you gave them the ride, so that's is that
She
tricking?
Uber or something?
No,
What? She drive for Lyft, nigga.
What is it?
When have I heard of a woman cheating? I'm a victim, Brady.
No, ma'am.
I'm a victim. 27 days clean. I'm just playing.
I hate it. I simply hate it.
I mean, it's called treating when we do it, I guess. It's tricking when men do it, treating when women do it.
No, it's
Hey.
tricking when you doing it and ain't nobody that belongs to you or no.
Nobody belongs to
I done
anybody.
seen one buy a nigga car. I done seen one.
And
She paying for a nigga to stay home and he's still giving out the
She
dick.
tricking
to
and
somebody else.
tripping.
Somebody else. She
She's
trying to pay that
tricking
nigga to stay home.
and tripping.
Man, I say that nigga lucky.
Oh man.
You're lucky. So that's the type of life you trying to live.
Nah, I can't live that life. But I don't know about the
Do
tricky
you,
part.
do you consider yourself a trick?
No, because I ain't never had
No
So do
nigga
you go on your
considers
first date?
himself a trick.
I mean, you go on your first date. You said you go all out. She said that's
On
tricking
first,
stuff.
I'm trying
Everybody's
to
a
impress her.
trick
I mean,
at
if she
some
feel like
point.
I'm tricking, trying to impress her. If I'm trying to impress her, I'm trying to make her mine.
Gas her ass.
Period. Like
At the end of the day,
if
when
I'm
you
trying
talk to
to
your
hit that
partner,
night, I ain't finna be tricking shit. We going like Boudreaux or something cheap or something chilling. Hey, I'm just saying, I ain't finna be
and
spending.
it's gonna be a lot.
I ain't finna be spending a lot of money. What's $30? Like
What's $30?
$30.
Tricking is when you
Oh,
take
40 is
your
the
last,
cap, ain't it,
and
for the
then
little-
tricking if you got it. Didi, that is not
If it's
the
over
I
truth.
said that.
$50,
Why do y'all feel like
Say that
just because you got it? I don't care. It,
I don't
don't matter about what you got
I
because
think it's if you got it
matters the amount. It could still be impressive to the other person.
right.
Maybe
So
she broke.
maybe it ain't a
If
even
she
if
grew up with nothing and he trying to impress her, he
Boudreaux
tryna
is
run-
probably a
Hey,
president.
What if Boudreaux is something to them?
You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Exactly.
She
You
come from the
probably
hood.
and you probably got some.
She come from cereal and water,
Facts,
so
Brenda.
she's
Cereal and water.
Hey, he trying to show
Why
her
you
better
even
life.
You better put some water on that goddamn shit.
Hey, he trying to show her better life. So. And she
The way he
finna-
said the same thing, the nigga life.
Yes, but like,
she ain't seen that like she from.
yes, you could cook. Oh yeah, my homeboy told me I'll cook for her. So that's treating?
He treating because he ain't treating. Unless
What is he
if he
making?
go
What
to
is he
buy
cooking?
food, unless he got food.
Are you going to cook the food?
If even if you got
bought
food
it?
stamps, is that tricking?
Is that
See what I'm
you don't know
saying?
they like they might have a little
Tricking all they stamps.
what 200-300.
It doesn't matter. Anytime
Baby.
you're taking any amount from your own mouth or your own pocket to give to somebody else, I don't care if it was $1. Y'all wouldn't ate
So
off the
if
dollar
he's spending
bill.
food stamps, that's tricky.
Yeah, it's still some money.
No.
It's still food. to
No,
pay.
it's not.
I don't think your definition of
It's
tricking
still
is like
No. So if anybody does this,
Concrete.
just no. No.
Look at my I can't be
If
that
you
hard
swipe
on
your
the hope, but still.
EBT, you are not tricking on me. I'm just letting you know
Swipe
that.
your-
Me in the store, like, hey girl, what you want?
All
Everything on that
I
first
want
shelf.
all the shelf.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how much you gonna spend on your
Just
little
don't go
EBT.
over $100.
What?
Anything you want.
He trying to sell the rest. Get out of my face.
All around it ain't.
Oh, yeah,
it's
Brady
tricky
Top
if it ain't his
Chef.
card. And if it's his girl card, he trying to buy her groceries on his girl card. That's tricky.
Okay,
Okay.
so she brings the food over and he
Wait.
cooks. Is that like
What?
teamwork? What?
Wait a minute.
If you got $1,000 and in your pocket and the bill was $50,
That's not tricking.
I think that's tricky.
You contribute to her
$1,000.
life because you trying to help her out.
She hungry.
Because if you have paid that
I mean, that's
bill,
less than 10%.
So
That's
wait a
less than
minute.
10. You can't even get management fees, bro. I can't eat.
Oh no, y'all. Okay,
can't
think
eat.
about it. You got $1,000.
I thought
$1,000
about it.
really not a lot.
Not these
And you
days.
spend
No, it goes fast.
$50 on somebody one meal.
Mm.
That's not tricky.
and I come out 1,000, I'm like, okay,
$9.50. A strong
I got
$9.50.
another.
I mean, 950 is still something. Like, that ain't no bullshit money.
Hey, that's tricky. Hey, this.
Once you go in there 1,000, I done tricked on you.
So it's an amount. See what I'm saying? It's no.
No, I'm saying
It's
that's what I'm trying to
so.
understand.
I think
It's any
tricking
amount.
is on such a big scale that it's like.
Because I don't do too much spending.
You don't trick?
What?
You don't give out nothing? You don't give nothing out to nobody? You don't buy nothing for no one? No?
Is
Yeah,
that what
yeah,
tricking
about
is?
anything.
Anytime you buy anything from
I
somebody
guess.
else?
I
See what I'm
If you
saying?
spending money on somebody like he ain't my boo or nothing yet. He's nothing to me yet.
This my definition of tricking. If she don't like you, she not into you, you still trying to spend together like you, now that's tricky.
See, that's
Okay.
what I think tricking
Okay,
is
that
like
sounds like
using. That's what I'm saying. Like ugly niggas
Manipulate them to give you what you want. It's tricking.
using money to get what you want rather than.
But you got
That's
to
what
get what
tricking
you
is.
want.
Tricking is using money to get what you want rather than on merit or your personality or whatever else you bring to the table. You
My brother said
fine.
he'll cook.
That's just,
Everybody's like, I'm a cook.
what is that when you
Brother,
Just
you know I know you. You don't take some likes and stuff. Love you. My brother did not do that. I love you. But you used to be a sponsor at Jags.
a sponsor?
Hey, I'm cheap. I ain't never been a trick. I can't trick. I'm sorry. Anybody need help? Oh, you do, girl? Well, they still have people paying light bill.
Right, at the street, I got a number. At least give me a number.
But wait a
At
minute,
least I-
he's the exact what I'm talking about. Don't make him feel like he hand over fisting the shit, and you will still get what you want. Sorry,
Well,
sorry, cousin.
I used to get what I want back in the days. I ain't have to spend nothing.
Damn.
I
Times have
Wait,
changed.
that's
Right.
exactly what I'm saying. And you
Pandemic.
Don't, he said if I gotta pay you to fuck with you, that's borderline prostitution.
Everything. If that's
mean, you
Well,
buying
that's
it
prostitution anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever, call it what you want to.
You
We took.
just trying to pay to get the drive. That's prostitution.
And they
That
said,
is not
She
prostitution.
just not streetwalking.
Because she didn't give you no
She
dollar
not a
amount to give
streetwalker.
her.
It's the difference. It's the prostitute and the streetwalker.
Prostitution had a amount set already.
my brother said my brother said he's changed. So what do you treat now, or you don't trick no more? You just treat.
you
Get
gotta
outta
start
here.
somewhere.
And then somebody says they know what they're walking into if they're spending money to keep them around or spending time. You're tricking. Period.
If you're in a relationship and she don't want you,
Period.
instead
So
of
just
trying to buy her, that's
Spend that
tricky.
bag, get that.
That's tricky.
And
That's
peace out.
all the way.
How?
Reading is fundamental.
Hey. Hey, I'm just saying, tricking is tricky.
Tricking is not tricking.
Tricking is tricky.
That is
I-
not.
Tricking is being helpful.
I ain't never had nobody buy me no shoes. Like, I be like,
So
hey,
you never been tricked on.
That's why.
Nah.
That's why he
I'm
sound like that. He ain't never got tricked upon. You ain't handing that ham out in a way to make a
I promise
bitch
you, you put that
invest
pressure
in.
I didn't have
You put that
to buy
pressure,
me
she
stuff, but
spends some money.
I'm that type of person. I can't take gift from people. I work to get my own shit.
But if you're doing it right, you just might see something on the bed ready for you.
I
It
don't
got
want it. I
nothing.
don't want it.
You ain't gonna want it, so you just see belt and shoes matching and all this stuff. You're not gonna touch it. Yeah.
He gonna wear
I'll wait.
it.
Just
Because you don't be rude.
I really ain't gonna want it. I don't like how people buy me anything. Because some people don't like the taste, so I just can't. They don't
But I mean,
spend on me.
Okay.
I'm like, you want to spend the money, you can just.
But the second day she could pay for it, and that's not tricking.
Nah, I won't let her pay for it.
Still.
Neither.
See, we need more like you.
We need more
because
like
a
you,
man
yes.
will bleed you dry.
What?
I got a brother that let somebody spin up on all day long. He'll let him cock his feet up.
He'll take it. He'll let a woman take care of him.
You ain't got that many brothers.
Hey, I got a lot of. Hey,
What's wrong with these niggas?
Shakira,
I got a
You talking
brother.
about
Nah. Hey, I ain't talking about brother, man. His girl up Nah, I ain't
We
talking
accidentally
about
busting
Shakira.
people out. We sorry, y'all.
Really?
I didn't mean to bust mine out either. But he used to play some lights. I'd be like,
how do you?
What y'all stand together?
no, I said my brother. This
Oh,
ain't
your
my.
brother. I was
Yeah, I
gonna
done
say.
seen him camp sponsor
But for women, tricking stays
since you was talking.
generally
Mess.
stays tricking. Once you start a man see. Okay, wait.
You got to start with what you gonna finish with. Because if
No,
you
I
start
guess
off
that's
treating
just
me
my
right and all
fault, 'cause-
good,
But once
don't stop.
Once he become your man, which is gonna happen real quick if it's.
they don't even announce it. They just be like, I'm your man now.
If she knows she can't
Did we
keep him,
discuss
she
this?
gonna be
No,
spending
if
on him.
a lot of times
Tricking.
when men get a woman who treats them good,
Mm-hmm.
you become a they woman.
Wifey, like,
Or
what?
the toothbrush. They gonna start with that toothbrush.
Hey, did I leave my belt over there?
Now, it's gonna start with a toothbrush. You might as well give me a draw. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm
how
older
you
all
do
the
it.
time. I might, you know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. But then we leave a pair of shoes.
Now you start by you leave your toothbrush, then you leave your
Look.
flip flops.
Flip flops. You gotta start with the
Hey, girl, I
slides.
left my underwear under your bed. Can you
Oops.
wash them for me and fold them up?
And wash
See?
it.
Yeah.
If you come back with them still
Get
under
a
the
bitch
bed,
caught
don't look at
up.
me.
Get a bitch caught up with your
They gonna be
dirty
trash.
drawers.
They gonna be in the trash. You ain't gonna have anything
Okay,
there.
you can forget
No, I
about
found
it.
Hey, babe, what my drawers at?
Withdrawals, nigga.
Wait a minute, men always leave something.
They always leave something, and they say it's the woman that does it.
Something so they can try to come back. You better hurry up and throw it away.
Duh. 'Cause if you
Hurry up,
got
throw it
another
away.
nigga, he shit.
No.
He gonna be living
He gonna wait a
around
month
you.
later to be like, oh yeah, I left my.
Hey,
Sir.
and I'd have been like, "Yep, you see me wearing it." And guess what? I told him I bought it from.
I think tricking is using money to try to manipulate people into giving you the feeling that they like you deeply in order to feel whatever ego situation they have going on.
So it's more like an ego
That's what I
trip.
think. I think it's ego. That's what I think
I
tricking
think
is. Tricking is not a positive term.
Nobody
It's
wants to be
never
called a
been.
trick, just like you
Even
said.
Pimp C
Call it
said,
investment.
"No, bitch.
That's
I'm
cheating.
investing.
Investing in what? That's tricking."
You're tricking. You
Okay, so even when it's your wife, you ain't gonna still say the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's when
Because it's not tricking anymore.
Because now you guys
exactly.
have
That's what
a
it
union.
Because
Turn
tricking
into
is
cheating.
what I said, which is a manipulation,
manipulation.
of
That's what y'all say.
spending
you
money
know she ain't got
to
it.
try to convince somebody.
You know she got it.
If you send me in the
got
store for some ice, I just tricked off 50 cents to you. If you ain't
No, that's
me
not
some
what tricking
ice?
is, sis.
Okay,
Tricking is
I got 3
going out of my
kids.
way to get you
That
something.
50 cents could have bought them cookie at school or something.
no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
How old you?
To give
How
to
old?
you.
What's
Is
the
it-
oldest when you realize you're tricking? Like as a kid, say if it's a kid, your
Right.
mama gave you some allowance and you
Yeah,
take
you go get a
your
lot of
allowance
off of me
and you
When
buy
you
this
go
girl
to
cool
the-
cooks and
Exactly. When you
you're
go
like,
to that
spend that money.
to
That's
the
tricking.
ice cream truck.
So you start early, huh? What age?
You've been tricking since
What's the
6.
age range that you start?
You don't even know it.
I still ain't started, so
Somebody
Done.
said invested. Laugh out loud.
okay, investment. That's
No
your-
investments.
Yes, until
That's how tricking is.
Sponsorships.
Tricking is giving to influence
Somebody to
a
like
response for someone in return.
It's just called different when you're an older guy and you got an 18-year-old and you like 60.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Okay,
tricking.
Sugar daddy.
Pop.
Because you're trying to convince them,
Yeah.
you know, it's not
That it's okay.
genuine.
Yeah.
That's what tricking is. That's why they call it
A trick.
A tricking, because it's not
manipulation.
genuine. It's not real.
You tricking them.
So if
thinking
you're
you
genuinely
care.
giving from your heart and doing something because you care about someone or buying them
How do
something because
you don't care
it's
about
not their
me
love
first
language.
date?
Right.
You want to
It's-
fuck first date. You don't know me to
You
care about
only
me
care.
first date.
You only
No,
care
ma'am.
enough.
You don't know.
You only care enough for the slide.
You care enough to try to.
That's-
Do you see what I'm saying?
that's
You don't
Tricking.
care
So you're saying the
about
same
me.
thing. Tricking is interjecting money to replace genuine interest and
Feelings, yeah.
genuine feelings.
No, I'm just trying
That's what
what
it
it sounds like.
is.
I'm saying.
How is it? How
That's
is
what
it?
it sounds like.
It's like, what you mean? I know that you're not on my level, so I'm gonna pay your
just-
bill for you, so you'll see that even though I'm not on your level, I can still pay this bill for you.
I'm gonna
So
pull
that
out.
that's
I'm
tricking.
Brenda.
No.
Yeah.
No money
I don't feel like
spent.
that. I don't-
Yeah.
My homegirl said all I gotta
If she
do
been-
is
if
give
she-
it
if she
a
been trying to
conversation.
buy her- If she been trying to buy her some
Because
titties and ass,
it's-
and I just pull out a knot, and I know she's so desperate, she wants the titties and ass, and I know I've been trying to hit, and I just pull out about 5 racks, and she know she want to go down there
And get the
fly-
bread.
and buy the titties and ass, and she know I got it.
That's
She gonna
only
let me
to a
hit.
person
I
you don't really
you can give her
have
the
temporary interest in. That's a
Tricking.
person you have temporary interest in. You doing that to, you know what I mean?
I mean, she want the ass shot. She want the
Self-gratification.
titties.
Exactly. That don't
Instant.
necessarily mean because she seen your knot, that means she gonna get it from you.
Right. So
That's
now she's
still-
tricked for
and
real.
she tripping. Now she tripping.
She's
She
been
tripping.
tricked.
What's in your pocket ain't in hers
Hey,
yet.
baby girl, I'm gonna give you this. Just let me hit that thing. She's like, I'm just want
That's
the bread.
still hand over fist.
Hey,
You might as well hand
Tricking is it's just another word for manipulation. Like you're tricking someone into thinking a certain type of way using money.
Right.
Niggas ain't tricking with no money. You can't trick without money. It's a distraction from the fact that this nigga ain't shit.
Right.
It's
So
a
he wants to-
trick,
it's
nigga.
like a smoke.
It's a motherfucking
No,
smoke.
I feel like tricking, not necessarily a trick. Tricking is the act of spending the money, period, with somebody you don't have a role for. A trick is a person who you get
No,
money from.
tricking is what?
Okay,
Is spending the money the
tricking
action?
is spending money on someone you that don't have a role in your life, don't have a purpose, you don't have a set place in your life yet.
I don't think that's tricking, sis.
I think that's tricking. I think that's tricking. And a trick is a
about
person
charity?
you get money from. You
Okay,
get what I'm
so
saying?
when I see the person at the corner and I give them $1, am I tricking?
You contribute. You
but
help.
not necessarily.
You feed
That's
the
a
needy.
I thought.
donation. That's a donation.
Well,
because
how
you
you
don't
know I'm not
want
Yeah,
donating?
because she don't have no kind
you
of
don't
tie
have
with the
expect
buyer
nothing,
definition.
But you don't have expect nothing back from that dollar you gave that person on the counter.
So if I help a woman,
So
I
if
do.
you-
I expect her to pay it forward.
Yeah, if you doing all this to a woman, you know she don't have no place yet. Y'all still trying to figure out what this is, what we doing.
Well, that's a difference.
You get what I'm saying?
If she need help,
That's
on the
courting.
business, I'm not trying to get no ass. I'm just helping.
Okay,
her
if
as a
you
chill
that's
friend.
that's not tricking. That's not tricking. That's helping.
You be helping.
Because you don't
If I
expect
know I want
nothing in
it,
return.
if I
You don't
don't want
expect
it,
nothing in return.
And I give you something, then that's tricking.
That's tricky.
Yes, if you know, I'm investing in something I potentially want or I potentially see
No,
being a
ma'am.
side chick.
I think tricking is throwing money at a situation because you ain't got no personality. You ain't got
Right.
shit else to bring to the table
So let me
but
blind you
money.
with this.
So I'm going to throw money in your face to distract you from the fact that I'm shallow. Exactly.
And a trick is a sucker.
That's
what
a
they
trick.
say.
A trick is a person that's empty, so they gonna use money to try to fucking distract
Okay,
you from the
that's a
fact that
trick.
they're empty.
And I know she.
Okay,
That's a
you're
trick.
only asserting the word tricking with a trick.
No, separate the two.
Exactly.
Random person, not a trick. Just
Uh-huh.
tricking because they're convincing you that they have more to offer you other than monetary compensation. They're not giving you more purpose. They're not bettering you as a woman. They're
Right.
not uplifting you. They have
But I
zero
can't do that on
qualities.
first date. You ain't gonna know
You
that on the
never
first
know.
date. You
You
get what I'm
never know.
saying? So it takes a little while for me to see all this. You don't all we're all onions. You don't unfold all at once, and you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
because I'm trying to make bitches cry.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
She said we onions.
I'm just saying we all have different layers.
Oh, okay. You was talking about
You know,
Shrek.
first date.
My bad,
Okay,
bitch.
everybody out there, to me, everybody have a representative. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So on the first date, you meet my representative. I'm not gonna tell you I'm crazy, I will slice your tires or crazy shit on. You know what I mean? Not to say I will do that. I'm not.
Right. That
That's
part.
only for
I'm like,
females who
what?
don't have their own shit.
What?
I
Right, because
think
you don't want to
females
mess up
who
your
do
stuff.
that. That's the ones who really don't have their own shit. You do that when he don't have a tire to slash yours.
You slash your own tires while he got your car. And you supposed to be at work.
He dropping
You
you off because
slashing
you
your
popped his tires.
right, and you gonna go slash your shit.
Exactly.
No, ma'am.
She's tricking still.
tricking.
Her car, she can't. This nigga, she
So
get
you don't
that
think
nigga.
tricking involves some type of deceit? Because the word is
No.
tricking, and the
Trickery?
word trick, by definition, is deceit
Manipulate.
and manipulate.
Okay. No. Well, no. Think about. I'm thinking more so Halloween. Trick or treat. You know what I mean?
Bitch, Halloween is 1 month.
It's a long
One
time.
day. It's 12 other months, 11 other months. So
And
we
they
need to
tricking like a
define.
But that's not. I don't have a
Or
negative
treating.
connotation because any dollar amount
Nah, if-
until you establish the place in my life is tricky.
If she got a main
Nah.
trick, like every time her bills due, she need money for the rent, she go sleep.
Yeah,
Just
it's
do it
different
as a trick.
calibers. You got.
What
trick
if she
that
don't
probably
sleep
just
with him?
buy your baby cool cups on
Well, if she
Friday.
don't sleep with it, but he
Not the
he
cool
want
cups
it.
for the children.
I'm just saying.
He's still tricking, but it's
Because he want
okay.
it.
It
Like
don't-
you
y'all
told
trying
me,
to associate
She
the
can
act
manipulate.
with a
Yeah,
dollar
she can
amount.
manipulate.
You trying to associate the act with a dollar amount, and I'm not any amount.
Money talks.
Exactly.
Money talks
Money
loud
go move
too.
some shit.
Oh, look.
Money go move them pennies.
Shift, depend.
Just put it to the side. Some money go.
Just pull it to the side. How much does this get you?
See, no.
Special. No, yeah, I'm with her on the manipulation part.
That's
If
the
you're
job.
trying to trick me into doing something and you're trying to just, oh, here's this, here's
That's
that,
all
even
she
tricking me
knows.
to stay. It don't matter how long I've been with you. You're
Okay,
still
y'all
tricking.
thinking about the
Tricking
word
me.
trick with one definition. I'm
Because it
thinking
is
about
only
trick.
has one definition. That is the definition.
She made it up as a new
Any
definition.
dollar
Surely.
amount. Tricking is the hood definition. I'm thinking about the hood way of tricking. If you tricking, it's spending money. Spending money, period.
That's not tricking though.
Period.
Not spending money, period.
On a
No.
woman who you have no purpose for, but you know you want
friend.
something from.
She's
I
serious.
want something
Oh, she's
from
serious.
you, but I don't know to what extent yet. You get what I'm saying? I don't know where you actually supposed to be sitting at in my life.
Right.
So I'm investing. I'm tricking on you until I
No,
figure
you're
out.
using the word wrong, friend.
I'm tricking
That's
on you.
y'all.
I'm
That don't even
spending money
sound
on you.
right.
I'm spending money on you.
Use your context clues.
Crazy.
I'm
No.
tricking on you. I don't know.
That's
We're gonna see.
tricking.
No, it's none. Well, you know,
What
whatever
y'all
you
feeling
think
like?
it is.
So okay. When do What do you call it then? What do y'all call it?
Tricking is deceitful. It's no positive to tricking because the definition of trick is to be deceitful.
Okay, so how do you? The thing was
Donate.
When
They
do
donating.
tricking turn to treating? So when do being deceitful? How can that? If that's y'all definition, then there's no way that
Tricking
that
ever turns to
deceit
treating.
It comes, let me tell you when it becomes treating, when it's reciprocity and it's not a manipulation.
When they're actually trying to keep you and y'all trying to keep each other.
Yeah, when it goes back and forth and it's a
give and
reciprocity,
take.
then it's not even counting. You're not counting what he's done for you and what you've done for him.
Right.
It supersedes that. But
I'm
while
not counting from the get go. You may need to count, but
Well, we already know she said she ain't spending nothing anyway.
yeah, for real. So what you talking about?
I had bought a watch one time. for
The
somebody.
girl-
I can't even count what I bought because I be. I'm very
I may get
fun.
you a
I'm nice.
meal.
Right.
A meal.
I
a
done see
meal.
some long-term treatment with in a relationship.
Long-term tricking.
It's not a.
They stay together. They stay
That's an
together.
investment.
They
Once you're in
together.
a relationship, it's
But
not really tricking
you
no
don't
more.
call- She don't give me no play unless she give us some money.
Well, that's prostitution. The
But they stay in the
definition of
same house.
prostitution.
They stay in the
She
same house. They don't mess around
fixed
until-
it to a place where
Into
it's
the-
not hand over fist, and he don't feel like he paying for it like that. You get
Whether
what I'm
he
saying?
feel like it,
Yeah.
It's always
it's still
hand over
happening
fist.
like
That's
that.
cool.
I done seen
That
it.
date you in, that's an investment. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
investment.
That's
No.
still like prostitution. Just because I didn't give it to you, I gave it to the waiter.
It just
It's still.
it's in-house chicken.
Is in-house tricking?
They stay in the same house. And
Y'all-
we get no play.
Yeah, no,
that's not really.
And don't
It's
get no
not
play.
tricking if
y'all
y'all in
together
a
now.
relationship.
Okay, no, not the
It's not
relationship.
tricking if he buy your food, sis. It's tricking when he trying to manipulate you to get something from you that you're not willing to give freely. So he gonna try to throw money and hit you with the razzle dazzle so that you will.
But she
I
know
got
she ain't got it.
I got a question. I think I know what you're trying to say. Pretty much like when gold diggers get with somebody. Like, what about that?
Basically, that's
So
it.
what about they're like tricking them? Who's
They-
tricking who?
Both of y'all tricking.
they want the
When do
money, so they
tricking
gonna
turn
give
to
up the
tricking?
Both of them is tricking.
Because,
They
but
want-
at the
She's
same
tricking
time,
him to
us
do it
spending
and-
time is the same to them
He
as
could be
them
tricking
spending
her.
money.
Because my time is a
I got 3
It's
kids. I'm
it's
taking away from
expensive.
my. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna want to hit the first night. I'm just saying.
Okay, y'all. We gotta go.
First nighters. Well,
I
thank you
want
so
y'all
much.
to continue to follow Fashion Reloaded.
Yes.
Check their site out. Check those outfits out that I posted on the last show.
She was looking cute with her
She
little
was looking real
newspaper
fly.
suit.
Yeah, you
Yes.
gotta watch the last show, y'all. Tune in to us next, and then again, watch all the shows. All the shows be live. But we tuned in to the show that was right before us, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all, they all
So
be funny. They
lovethejamradio.com on YouTube. Go ahead and
Yes.
check us out.
Check
Y'all
us out.
subscribe.
Love to Jam Radio.
And y'all could always come back to our live. Leave comments. Let us know what we should talk about next week. See y'all soon. Thank y'all for joining the She